Little Princess Leia's yes, Chef Naya. Okay, okay, okay. Let's get this started. Welcome in, guys. This is Crowns. We are here every single Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Yes, that does include next week. Yes, next week on Christmas Day, we will be here. Please make sure that you come by if you don't have any plans for the Christmas holiday and want to be with friends. Please make sure that you come by the Queendom. Yes, the Queendom on Thursday at 1 p.m. We're featured. So we'll be here and keeping you company while also celebrating the season. But this is here every Thursday, even on Christmas Day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. I hope that you guys learn something from these guests today. These guests today are absolutely amazing, probably some of the most confident people I know. So I'm very, very, very excited for their stories and what they got to tell us today. Now, what I will say is this is a featured show. Now, what does that mean that this is a featured show? Well, Meet Group said, "Hey, LaLa, we really like what you're doing over there with that crown show. We really like all the things you're telling people on how to build their confidence. And you know what? It's so bomb. We are going to give you an hour. So, because it is for the hour, Queen K in the building, because it's for the hour, I ask that you be kind, you be respectful, you keep this place a safe place. Thank you, Chucky. You keep this place a safe place. Please be kind, respectful to my guests. Please make sure you favorite my guests. I appreciate all of the gifts ahead of time and, of course, the favorites. So I appreciate every single one of y'all for coming through today. Y'all could have been anywhere on this app and you decided to be here with me and my guests, and I'm very excited for it. Without further ado, let's get into the nitty gritty. Who am I? Who am I to tell you about confidence, right? Well, I just grew up a big girl. I grew up a chunky girl in elementary school. I was bullied in the 90s. So I was told, oh, yeah, they have a crush on you as a boy that was my bully, and I didn't really like that. I didn't really like that answer too much, so I decided to lose the weight. And in losing the weight, I made others happy, but I didn't make myself happy. I looked in the mirror and I found that this was not the person that I love. So I gained all of the weight back, and I've loved myself ever since then. And I could lay my head down at night and be with myself, and I'm okay with who I am. And I love, 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 love to hear what my guests are going to have to tell me about how they got their crowning moments. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it. This first guest coming to the box is none other than a creative vibe nominee. She has been asked about and voted on, and she is highly, highly requested on this side to hear from her. I'm very, very, very excited to hear from this queen. And y'all make sure, the voting is closed, but y'all make sure y'all start, yes, throwing those chocolate bars in the comments and give it up for none other than Tag's very own Miss Chef Naya.
Y'all got me on this meet me side again. I love to hear it. I wouldn't want it
Yes,
any
it's the
other
royal
way.
blue for me. It's the royal blue for me. You about to make me go get
Yes.
my crown, girl. Yes. Naya, you are here by popular demand, girl. They want you. They needed to hear from you.
I
Please,
feel
I don't know who
honored.
here. I don't know who here doesn't know you, but please introduce yourself for anybody that is new to us. Thank you. Of course, Scabba with the save, Scabba with the good save. Please tell everybody who you are, where they can find you, and anything you have coming up. We get that out of the way first. Thank you, Scabba.
Well, first and foremost, I'm featured top bed ChefNiyah on the Tag app. Um, I stream periodically, but I stream every day. Mostly I've been trying to be consistent, so I've been doing every day. Catch me probably after 10. After I get my Starbucks, my little matcha latte, I'm good to go. Okay. Um, I have a show on the Tag app. It's called Night After Dark on Saturdays at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also co-host Top Badge Craven Show on Sundays at 9 p.m. called Who's Poppin' at Eastern Standard Time, where it's a dating show. Night at the Dark is a sultry conversations. We turn up where I use food metaphors to help cope with relationships, situationships, and all that good stuff. So yeah.
Top Badge Tag Team Champion in the building. Y'all make sure y'all favorite my bestie tag team champions. His name is I Love Lolita in the comments. Listen, Naya, thank you so much. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to get into it. So let's do it, okay? First question, first things first. We got to kick it off right off rip. How did we get here, Queen? How did you get to this place where you've never been better than ever? Tell us about your confidence journey.
For me, I want to say like let's just go ahead. Like they told me I was too dark. They told me I was weird. For a long time, I let like these words, be a weight of me, if it makes sense. But now with me being today, I'm 36 years old. I realized that being different was just my superpower in disguise. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I look at me now as a business owner, a chef. I got personality. And yes, I rock my ballies because that's what I like doing. I wear my bows, my two ponytails, and all that stuff because I stopped trying to fit in these boxes or people that was trying to tell me to fit in these boxes and things like that. I'm just like, I'm now where I'm at. Like, I found my confidence from being behind the bar, which I want to say being behind the bar taught me rhythm. And then I found my confidence also being in the kitchen, which kind of taught me heart. So, with that being said, like I said, I was bullied and like they said, they told me I was too dark, but I used these things. To grow from that. That's why I created a show too called Naya After Dark. Like for you to be able to know another side of me. Like I was like, I could be weird, but I'm weird because I'm different, but that's what makes me. Like, like people be like, oh, you wear ballies, but I feel like you're not confident enough to wear ballies at the age that I am. That's why I wear 'em. Like my hair, my hands, and my hair and my hands is like my crown for me. Like so that's just pretty much how I got here. I went from being bullied to like I'm not going to be bullied no more, and I'm gonna stand on this. I love my skin; it glows. Like I love everything about me, and nobody can take that from me. Like
Oh,
that's just that.
period. Yes. And heavy on the chocolate bars in the comments. We love our chocolate queens. Listen, I love that though. We don't hear those stories often of not necessarily being ashamed, but being bullied for your shade of black. And that's definitely something on both spectrums, whether you're too dark or whether you're too light. It's I feel like that's how you get bullied. That's
Mhm.
the main thing
Mhm.
that people attack when you're a child is your skin color or your weight. So to overcome those things, I love that. Now,
Mhm.
who was somebody for you that maybe you were like, oh yeah, that's a goddess, that's a chocolate goddess, and somebody that you looked up to and said, that's confidence.
I'm gonna always just stick with my mom.
Your mom.
Whew.
No,
My
please.
mom is like me, even though me and her have our differences, I always looked up to my mom.
Yes.
I watched my mother be a single mother, even though I had my dad in my life. I watched my mom be a single mother. For me to have
Mm.
everything I had, and I got bullied because of the neighborhood that my mother wanted me to live in. And, that was the good neighborhood with, the people that wasn't my color. So, like, I appreciate her for that. I always looked up to my mom. Like, I respect
Oh,
my mother for that. So,
yes, mom.
I
Everybody put
said
a
I
one
wasn't gonna
in
cry.
the comments. Listen, it's okay. One in the comments. Chucky, please remove pattern analyzer. One's in the comments if you love your mom. One's in the comments if you love your mom. Yes. Once in the comments if you love your mom. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that. Listen, I feel like that is probably the nicest, kindest thing that you could say because as a mother, right? As a mother, I feel like that's the number one compliment that you can receive is I look up to my mom. So I love that you said that.
I
What
do.
was, but besides her being a single mom and being so strong, what are some of the characteristics for her or about her that made you feel like she was a confident woman?
She walked with her head high. My mother
There you go.
is a retired surgeon for Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. So she walked with her head high. My mother has a doctorate degree, master degrees, like everything. Like
Little
I remember
memory.
my mother going back to school at like I think she was like 40 something when she went and got her doctorate's degree and stuff. So it was
Wow.
like I always like watch my mother do that. And then for me at 35, I graduated with honors in a business association, a major in business association, an associate's degree in science. So it was like I always watched my mother and I followed her footsteps. I watched her work hard to get where she at and have everything that she needed and wanted. My mother taught me how to be a young lady. She taught me how to respect myself and others. She taught me how to cook. She taught me how to clean and just be nurturing. And she also taught me how to be confident. Like it don't matter
Yes.
what your skin color is. I'm just my mother is the same complexion as me, and and my mother grew up where they were racist, and it was she grew up where it was like whites only and blacks only and stuff still going on
Yes,
like that. And
segregation. Uh-huh.
yes. So it's like at this time, it's like with that being said, it's like I watched her like, she was like, I'm not allowing this for you. So I watched her do these things and I followed her footsteps and just made my own path with still following her footsteps.
That's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Listen, I hope that we all can take from your mom in her 40s and went back for a doctorate's degree. I love that. Shout out to
Hmm.
your mom. You guys, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, I think the gift sounds are off. I will double check. Thank you so much. I am a new streamer. This is my first time here. Okay, gift sounds are
I'm
off.
gonna use
Yes, thank you very
that.
much. I appreciate you guys for being here. Make sure you guys are favoriting Chef Naya if you haven't already. She is on the tag side, but she comes over here just for us. She was voted on by popular demand to come on Crown to talk about her confidence journey. So I hope you guys are learning and loving Naya right now. Love up on her. Don't send me nothing. Send it to her. But I do appreciate you guys. I see that Galaxy Khaleesi, big Galaxy in the building.
Galaxy
Make
Khaleesi
sure
for
that y'all
top badge
favorite.
on MeetMe, okay, y'all?
Hey! Make sure that y'all are favorite Galaxy Khaleesi right now. She is the big crown of the stream, and she will get all the clout on the Instagrams later, okay? Unless you take that number one spot. Make sure that you guys are favoriting each other as well. Naya, thank you so much for your vulnerability as well. This is
Yes.
a very safe space when Chucky's paying attention.
It's
When she's
okay.
paying
Look,
attention,
words
we
don't
get
bother
them
me.
right
It's
out.
okay.
So
You
you
gonna
feel
love a
free to
troll.
be as vulnerable as you want to, my love. Okay. Now, because this part for me is where it gets into the nitty gritty. Because even as confident people, I feel like we all can be mean to ourselves, right? Like we can all be really, really nasty to ourselves. So I
Hmm.
want to know for you when you think of, I call it the saboteur, right? So
Hmm.
that nagging little sucker in the back of your mind that says you can't do this and you can't do that and you're not all of the things. When that negative self talk plagues you, what do you do to get out of that mindset? What do you do to hush the saboteur?
Um, that's a good one. A lot of times lately now, what I've done, go do my baby hairs, put my little bowlies in on my bows and two ponytails and hit the live button. Cause I be like, ain't nobody about to tell me, like whatever I'm going in at that time, if it's that, I'll hit the live button. Like I think talking to people that I'm close with and just whatever, and then they can kind of tell us something wrong or something. So they'll be like, what's wrong? And then we have a conversation about it. So we kind of like talk it out without them really knowing what the problem exactly was. But it just makes me feel better. So I definitely like hits the live button right now. Like for me, this has been like a safe space for me with my live, especially since me changing the dynamic of how I wanted my energy in my live is a safe space for me when I hit that live button.
I love
So
that. Heavy on the community, okay? Like we definitely talk about that with this question a lot. And I really love that with the Meet Me community, with the tag community, whatever your streaming community is. I see some of y'all C2s out there, but when you hit the live button, that's what it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to be able to entrust that whoever comes in there is there for you and is there
mm-hmm.
to support you and to love on you. So I love that. Absolutely, make sure you use your lives appropriately and safely. I love that. Protecting your space, making sure you have friends to kick them out. All of that. I love that.
Yep.
Um, and then of course, when you come out of the saboteur, what are some of the affirmations or some of the like self-talk that you use to raise yourself back up?
Oh, that's a good one. I wish, shoot, I should have brought it in here, but I have this pillow that I got made.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to go get it really quick, but I'm gonna explain it really fast. I have this pillow that I got made, and on this pillow has my name on it, and it says "You Are," and it has my name, and it has that I'm capable, I'm 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 amazing, and then it has like scriptures under it that I can actually go read and stuff. And I sleep on that at night, like that's like my safe pillow. So I actually sleep on that. I'm gonna go get it 1 second
Go
so
get
y'all
it.
can see
Go
this
get it.
really
Oh
quick.
my gosh, I love that. Heavy on the scripture pillow. You guys make sure that you tell me some of the ways that you give yourself positive self-talk. Um tell me some of
All
your
right, so here it goes right here.
affirmations.
And then you can see
Never,
like,
never alone, chosen, always loved. I love that.
yeah, and then it says,
Capable, beautiful, victorious, enough, and strong, and amazing.
yeah,
That is a
so
beautiful pillow too. I love the
guys,
block work. That's gorgeous. That's a gorgeous pillow. Oh my
yep,
God.
but yeah, that's what I do. I sleep on that every night. I feel like if you have just words around you, like a lot of things I have around myself, like behind me, you see like love. In my
Yeah.
bathroom, I have like this shower curtain that says you are beautiful with like, in my room, I have things like, I feel like when you have words of affirmation around you and you continue to read them, it helps like with your just daily just confidence and energy too as well. So I like
Agreed.
having posters and um canvases and different things like that with words of affirmation on there.
I have sassy I have sassy tapestries and things like that. And then I always do sticky notes. That's what I like to do. I like to put sticky notes on the mirror. So when I'm brushing
Mm-hmm.
my teeth or when I'm brushing my hair, I see the queen. You are a queen. You are enough. But that is beautiful.
Yes, that
That's such a
pillow.
good one.
Yeah, that pillow. I feel like when I sleep with that, that's like good. It's like that's kind of like the first thing I kind of see when I open my eyes. I look at it. I might pick it up, read it, and then get up, wash my face, brush my teeth, start my day, you know.
Mm.
So
I love that. I love that so much. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I don't know if you have or if you haven't, but make sure that you favorite Naya right now. We are getting down to our last two questions here with her. And make sure that you're favoriting yourselves. And please, if you want to be on this show, absolutely. You see Chucky down there in the comments. Make sure you contact Chucky at his Instagram, my Instagram, Ella's Instagram, or Queen Diva's Instagram. Yes, yes, yes. Queen Naya. Heavy on the Queen Naya, okay? You exude it, it spills from your pores. I have to know because I feel that it's these two questions I feel are the most important when it comes to confident people. I think all confident people have talked with their inner child and of course knows how to give beautiful words back to their community. So I want to know for you first and foremost, Princess Naya. Sous chef, sous chef Naya. not the not the line cook, but the little one. What would you tell little Naya, Princess Naya, sous chef Naya, if you could go back to make yourself, Chef Naya, be a more confident queen?
um, don't try to blend in. You are
Ooh,
enough. Um,
don't try to blend in.
you was born by yourself, so you're gonna stand alone. The world is going to be mean, and it's going to get worse too the older you get when social media gets more evolved. But it's okay because you was born to be tough. Like everybody is born to be their own individuality. You're going to find what you like. You're going to find what's going to make you confident, and you're going to take that and you're going to use that and you're going to be able to spread your love in so many different ways and flip the script of people looking at you for just your skin, but more so for your personality.
Yes. And I hope that she would receive that. And I hope that you've received that so that you know that you are beautiful and you are capable and you are worthy. I love that. Oh my
I got
goodness.
emotional over here. I feel I was going to
Oh, I
cry over
love it.
here.
That's the show. That's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to feel because people have to know that as confident people that we still have feeling, even though we're hard, like we have this hard exterior. Inside, we
Hmm.
just mush. We
Hmm.
just mush that had to build it up through our experiences and through all of the self-talk and the
Hmm.
self-motivation. We've had to do all of that. So that's exactly what this show is supposed to be, is exactly that, showing people that there are layers to confidence and there's layers to this. And I appreciate your vulnerability. I really, really do.
No
And I
problem.
see you
Anything
down
for
there.
you.
Of course. And I see you down there in the comments, Miss. This is a featured show. This is a featured hour. I do appreciate you all for coming in. Make sure you favorite Naya and you favorite me, favorite the top three of the stream as well. And then at the end, you can absolutely come in. I'm here for about a half hour after the show, just chatting and talking. But if it's because you're feeling Chef Naya, make sure you favorite her so you can go over there and vibe with her. She is such a vibe. And we are here at our last question, Naya. Of course, our friends are at home. It is like 10 o'clock over in California. So we have
Hmm.
some of our friends that are just waking up and they just rolled around and turned on their phone and popped a song. Right. So I like to shake the room. Break the fourth wall. Heavy on the 6 p.m. in the UK. They're winding down for the evening. So I want to know, what would you tell our friends to give them some peace? What are some peaceful things that you do to wind down for the day or to start up your day to that people can take and maybe incorporate in their own lives?
For me, I have a skin routine. To start my day, I got a skin routine. I think that's for me. You start your day refreshed. Definitely stay hydrated. Hydration helps with energy. I'm just letting y'all know that. And if you feel a negative vibe around someone, just remove yourself because energy is big, like very, very, very big. So for me, when I start my day, I do a skin regimen, wash my face and stuff. Of course, I get my Starbucks because this
The
makes me
matcha.
feel better. My matcha latte makes me feel better. I mean, y'all don't have to do that, but y'all can try it. I can give y'all my recipe on what
You're
I
gonna
get when
have
I
to.
go, you know. But that's what makes me feel better. I get out, wash my face, brush my teeth, do all that stuff, go to Starbucks, get my matcha latte, and then I just turn on the live button. I'm like refreshed, I'm here, and then like I maybe turn on the live, I may check emails, or whatever, but definitely just like wash your face, like find a skincare regimen. I'm trying to tell y'all, I don't know if y'all into skin, but it helps with you just being feeling refreshed and like rejuvenated. Like I don't know what it is, but like for me, when I wash my face and just like do that exfoliation and just and then wake up and get this, my day is good.
No, that's
Like
right.
it is simple, so it's not even that much. I'm not even asking for a lot for y'all to do. It's simple, so
It's super simple. A cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. That's all you need.
right,
That's all you
okay,
need for a good
and one of
skincare
these.
routine. And a matcha. And a matcha. Chef Naya, I would sit here and talk to you all day, Queen. Listen, before you go, I did put my buns up for you. I don't do
I
ponytails.
know,
I do
thank you. And
buns,
I seen
but I put
that. I
these
said
little
she got two
tassels.
bucks. Yes, I seen that. I was gonna say something. I said, "Oh my gosh, she did the two ponytails. I love
I had
it."
to.
How did you know I was gonna do two ponytails? It's crazy.
I
Because
knew
at
it.
first I
You
had it in a
always do your
ponytail. That's
ponytails.
yeah. I said, "Let me put
Every
my
time I see
ballies
you.
in."
Yes, every time
Yeah.
I see you, you got your ponytails. So I said, let me put my buns on. I didn't have no bows. I could have stole my baby's bows, but she would have beat me up. So, but thank you again, Chef Naya, for coming on. Thank you for your vulnerability. We do appreciate you
Yes,
here on this side and here in this though.
absolutely,
We do
absolutely.
appreciate you and we do love you. Please take us out. Tell us where they can find. Tell them where you can find you and tell them what you got going on so we can come and pull up and support you.
Oh, well, I'm gonna just say this to anyone who was ever told they were too dark, too weird, or too out there. Look at me. I'm 36 years old. I'm a chef. I'm a host. I'm a streamer, and I'm exactly who I was meant to be. With that being said, I'm Chef Naya. When the sun goes down, the night stays on. That more the light comes on. What should I say? It goes off. Night at the Dark, Saturdays, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, with my co-host Top Badge Craven. You can also catch me at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Who's Popping with Top Badge Craven on the tag. As y'all can see, y'all can favor me on here. I will definitely be over here a lot often, and hopefully they're emerging tomorrow. That's what they saying. We shall see, and then we can collide. If you ever want to be on my show, make sure you favor Ghetto Tech Support, which he is in the chat. If he can say something right now too, and so y'all
I
can
don't
favor
care.
him. If you ever want to be on Night After Dark, like, and that's he's not me, y'all. And there goes my other admin too as well, Diamond. So yeah, y'all know what to do. It's always a pleasure. I love it here.
I
Like
love
I wouldn't want it
you.
no other way. Thank y'all so much. And y'all made me cry. So I'm gonna get y'all back.
Oh, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to.
Oh yeah, don't forget though, because Queen LaLa will be on my show Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for a Christmas edition. So y'all please look
I
out for
thought
that
that was
because that's
supposed
gonna
to
be
be a
dope.
surprise.
Oh no, no.
Well,
You was
there you
telling.
guys have it. I'm on Night After Dark Saturday at 11. Make sure y'all come
Oh
over
shoot,
on
my
tag to see
bad.
us act up a little bit more. Night After
See
Dark
y'all.
Queen. I don't kick
Happy
people out of the
birthday,
box.
Chucky.
You gotta let yourself out. I don't kick people out
Happy
of the box that
birthday,
I love,
Chucky.
girl.
Yes, because I want to hear
Yes,
Flex story. Let's go.
yes, happy birthday, Chucky. Make sure that y'all favorite my friend Chucky. It's my boy's birthday. Heavy on it. Listen, Chucky, especially today, make sure you activate your crown chakra. When you activate your crown chakra, you can manifest whatever it is that your heart desires. And I do mean what your heart desires. Okay, it don't matter what your brain say, it don't matter what your fingers say, it don't matter what your toes say. It's what your heart and your mind and your higher power collide with or collab with. Okay, So make sure when you activate your crown chakra that you do so with something on your heart that's breaking your heart, and it's something that you truly and really, really do want, and it's something that you truly and really do need for your life. Okay. You activate your crown chakra with things like a purple room. Purple out your space. If you have purple lights, if you have purple clothing and you know that you're doing some manifestation, wear that purple this week. Wear those purple heels, wear those purple slides, and activate your crown chakra from the top, from your top to your bottoms. Okay? Okay. Now, without further ado, it's my favorite thing to say, I think. Without further ado, I have my next friend coming to the box. I was going down the list and I told him this same thing. I was going down my list of friends, and it is very crazy to me. I've been here for actively for 3 years streaming. We've been featured for 2 years. Thank you, Lord. And in these 3 years, all of my friends are top badges or are almost top badges. Miss Galaxy Khaleesi in the comments, or almost top badges. All my friends are top badges. And so I'm like, let me get one of my friends on. Let me see what my friends are doing. Galaxy Khaleesi for top badge. What are my friends doing? Let me see what's going on. And I went scrolling, and this guy popped up, and he's not in any of my flyers. We've been friends. We were birthday twins. It didn't make sense to me. He's literally my birthday twin. He hasn't been on my show, not even for our birthday. So I did exactly what any great host would do, and I bribed him to be on the show. No, I'm just kidding. But I did tell him that he is the only one of my top badge friends that have not done this show. So you have waited long enough, Queendom. Give it up with those rockets in the comments for this rocket man, this futuristic chocolate lover. Give it up for my good friend, top badge Flex Alexander. He's the most stylish gentleman you'll ever meet.
I like that answer. All of that.
Listen, yes. Top badges are loading around these parts. Flex, you're the last of the top badge friends. I hope that you feel honored. I hope that you feel loved.
I do. I appreciate you having me on the show, though. I was excited when you told me about it, so I was happy to do it. So
Very
I was
good.
my birthday twin, so I have to, it's like
Heavy
obligation.
on the birthday twin, March 11th. March 11th, heavy on the save the best for last. March 11th, the both of us. Make sure that you hit up our Amazon wish list. Thank you very much. March 11th, don't forget it. Big Pisces in the building. Oh, March 10th in the building. Make sure you hit up all of your Pisces friends. Flex, please tell the folks who you are. Again, wild to me if they don't know who you are, but please tell the folks who you are, where they can find you, any events you got coming up, King.
Well, my name is Flex Alexander, like she said.
Flex Alexander.
Yeah, I've been on the app for 6 years. Been a top badge for 6 years. I have a few auctions coming up in January. I got one that's a Marvels versus DC.
See?
I'm gonna I got a costume I'm gonna buy for that. And I have two other auctions I have coming up. One is a talent auction, which I'm gonna show off my editing skills, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I have another one that I'm into. All the dates are all over the place. I don't have the dates fully confirmed for them, but I got 3 of those coming up that I'm doing. And yes, I stream every day. So if you don't know who I am, I don't know. You probably live on the rock.
Pretty much. Make sure y'all favorite him. Is your Instagram in your bio?
Yeah, my Instagram.
Oh, I was saying it better be. Post it. Make sure you post those flyers for us so we can come through and support you today. Post it on your story for us, so we can write the dates down. Yes, thank you for the crowns compliments. I appreciate you. Flex. Let's get into it, King. How did we get here? Get into the nitty gritty. Tell us your confidence journey. Tell us your confidence story. How did you become this fashionable, confident, top badge that we all know and that we all love?
Well, like she said, well, when I was in school, elementary school, I was like, I'm a skinny guy, you know.
Mhm.
People used to always tell me, yo, your head doesn't fit your body, you'll never grow into your body. Da, da, da. I used to get picked on. I got put into, when I was younger, I got put into a garbage can, got pushed down some flight of stairs before. I got thrown into a garbage can with trash thrown all on me. You know, I didn't have that confidence on how I looked. But
Right,
my mom was a person that was always into fashion. My dad was, especially my dad. So you see my dad with jewelry on, sets that always matched, wore a hat. I got like
yeah,
tons of hats. I probably got more hats than I have socks in my house. So it's like I always to myself like, yeah, people don't love me like body wise, but I just always to my mom, I wanted these shoes. Now I didn't want the expensive stuff. I just wanted stuff that I felt looked good on
right.
me. I always just try to stand out from other people as far as like dressing wise. And then I started gaining friends over time, gaining confidence more in myself as to like my fashion gave me confidence to be in front of people, to want to be around people and things like that. So that was like my parents was like mostly like I got my fashion from them.
Yeah, so you were saying your dad was somebody that you looked up to fashion wise. Do you feel like he's probably the most confident person you know? Is he somebody that you
Uh,
modeled your confidence after? If not, who is that person for you?
I'll probably say my mom, probably,
Your mom.
like she said, but it was times I haven't told a lot of people this because I kind of like don't like talking about it, but I did end up homeless 3 times as a
Oh
kid.
no.
Yeah, so when my dad ended up getting cancer when I was 12 years old, he passed away when I was sitting on the edge of his bed.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Now I was that kid I was the one out of everybody because my mom had 6 of us. I was the one kid that still would wait by the gate to see if my dad's coming home, pull up in his brown van or his red convertible he had. It didn't sit with me it didn't hit me as it did other people. It hit me later on.
Mm.
But my mom she was going through like us being homeless and stuff like that. My mom still fought to like find jobs. We had to live in and out of hotels. She had to hide us from like police find us in the streets with her and stuff like that. So it was always like I say my mom had perseverance through the roughest times that she had. She been in and out of relationships. I see my mom get abused and from her. She still fought through all that. She didn't give up. So it's like I always to myself, yeah, those people bully me in school and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna give up on who I want to be for real.
Yes.
And then the fashion thing was her too. I used to see my mom like my mom was a skinny person too, but I used to always tell my mom, she'll tell you like, Mom, you have sexy legs. I just love how you like. I used to always hug my mom by her legs. Cry, like, always go to her, jump on her lap, hug her, stuff like that.
Hug your legs.
Yeah, so I kind of gave her. She'll probably tell you too as a kid. I kind of gave her confidence too at the same time. So we kind of like fed off each other with that. But there wasn't rough times as a kid though. I had situations when had 2 houses burned down. We had to move out of houses too. It was
Wow.
a lot of trauma with it though. But her perseverance, her fighting through that, and still finding ways to provide for us, whether it was food, somewhere to sleep. Still was able to go to school, things like that. So I always took that, ran with that and put that into myself. All right, I could do anything.
I love
Got me
that.
through the worst thing you could probably go through. So
Right.
yeah,
Your mom sounds like a really, really strong person and definitely not a quitter. Wow, what an incredible story. And again, very, very sorry for your father. I'm glad that you have a good mind though, like a good memory of him, and that should carry you for the rest of your life. I feel like I thank you for the subscription. We'll celebrate that subscription at the end of the stream. Um, so I want to ask you. So mom showed up. Mom showed out. Mom is the fashionista. You guys came up out of poverty and came up out of these traumatic situations, and you grew into this person.
yeah.
So now I want to know for you, what is something that makes you feel your very best? What makes you feel like the most confident man in the room? Nobody can tell you your doodle don't stink. What is it for you? I always tell people, for me, it's my nails. If my nails are done, she's a confident, arrogant, girly. So for you, what is it for you that makes you feel like that that man, that dude?
For me, I would say, like I said, is my fashion. Like I can go probably in the mall, go shopping. I'll probably spend spend a longer time in there than a female would shopping. I'm really picky when it comes to like buying stuff. If I find some pairs of shoes and I see and I can't find a hat don't match, I take the shoes back and get a different pair of shoes.
No
If I
way.
find something else, yes, I do that. But it's like for me, like the confidence in me, like I know my fashion thing came a long way as far as like wearing FUBU back then or Rockaware to wearing I'd go to Walmart and I'll buy clothes.
Yes.
It's like you wear the clothes, so it's like I would take pictures of myself just to see like and compare it to stuff from before, and I was like, I can't even wear this, and I feel happy that I can wear anything and feel confident in wearing it, not caring what people say about what I wear. Like I said, I have something, an idea for when Black Fest comes up,
Right.
something for
Don't
that.
tell
But
nobody. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
yeah,
That was just between me and you. That was just between me and you. Don't tell nobody. He gonna win. He gonna win this fashion show this year. Don't worry. Don't worry.
oh yeah, it's
He
gonna
winning this year.
it's a 100% guarantee a win. If it don't guarantee
Listen,
me a win this
you're
year,
gonna speak it from your crown chakra flex. You're gonna win this fashion show this year.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. I love that. Listen, I want to know. So you said it's your fashion. It's heavy, heavy, heavy. The my favorite thing that you said so far was that the shoes. I don't care if the shoes got a name or not. I want to know if they look good on me. I
I don't care about
gotta
name
make sure
brands.
they look good. I love that. That's so funny. Okay, so your fashion. You're a fashion. He's a fashionista. What is the male version of a fashionista? Is there is there what? It's not a fashionista. You're not a fashionista.
No, I don't know what it is.
What is that? Are
I
you
can figure that one out.
trendsetter? I guess it would just be trendsetter. Listen, now you talked about some of those bad times for yourself. So I want to know, when you come up out of that, what is the strategy? What do you do? What is the affirmations? How do you get out of that nasty space? How do you get out of your head when you get into that self-talk, when you're self-aware and it's mean, it's menacing? How do you get out of that? We have to talk about the saboteur. I love the fashion, but let's talk about the saboteur.
Well, for me, I used to always tell myself, especially like when I was in high school, when the things that happened, I used to be always tell myself, it's okay to not be accepted by everybody as long as you accept yourself for who you are. As long as
Ooh,
God accepts you for who you are. So I always would look in the mirror. Sometimes I would cry and be like, why don't people like me? Why people don't appreciate me? But I appreciate me, and I tend to forget that you appreciate yourself is what comes first before anybody else. God
exactly.
wants you to
It's
accept
okay
yourself.
to
So
be okay.
yes, I always tell myself it's okay to not be accepted by everybody. People are gonna be out there, they're gonna accept you for who you are. But if the majority of people don't accept you, you gotta realize that that's okay. There's gonna be people in the world like that. And when I started to realize that the world is that way, like there's good and there's bad, I told myself every day not to focus on the bad and focus on the good, which is
Yes.
self confidence. So having self confidence, you could rise above anything, to be honest. So
Absolutely. And I think that you are a staple to that you can come up and you can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. I love that. And you said that it was what did you say? It's don't 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 worry about what people say. What did you
yeah,
say?
I feel it's okay to not
It's
be
okay.
accepted by everybody as long as you accept yourself for who you are.
It's okay to not be accepted by everybody except you. It's best to be accepted by yourself. I love that. That one of my biggest affirmations like that is it is none of my business what you think of me. It's none of my business. That's none of my concern. It's that, because what you think of me has to do with you, has nothing to do with me. It's how you've perceived me. So what you think of me, what your opinion of me is none of my business. So I love that. That's heavy on it. Um, I think it's that, and I tell everybody that every time here. That's the first step to confidence. Is the moment that you can stop worrying about what other people think of you, what other people are gonna say, what other people, whatever. That's the moment that you start worrying about you and start caring for you, and then you can care for others. It's more meaningful when you care for others after you care for you. So heavy on it, heavy on it. You guys, welcome in. I see there's a lots of new friends that have come in. I appreciate you guys. Heavy on the Reds in the building, not playing with these trolls. Thank you so much to the bouncers in the building. This is how we make a safe space. Right now, we still have Galaxy Khaleesi holding out that number one spot. So if you want to get that clout on Instagram, make sure that you beat her in 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes left. I couldn't see the time. You got 4 minutes left to hit that number one spot and get that flyer on Instagram. Yes, yes, yes. And make sure you're favoriting the top three of the stream. Favorite each other. Okay. You need a refund. Listen, no refunds. No refunds, no solicitations. Flex, we have to ask, of course, about little Flex. I want to know about when you were little and you have gone through all that you have gone through. If you could go back and talk to little Flexi, what would you tell him so that big top badge rocket flex could be a more confident, swaggy gentleman today?
Like I said before, like I was saying, I would tell myself like, yeah, you're gonna get bullied through life. People are gonna tell you you can't do this or do that, but at the end of the day, like only you matter to you. You know, it's only you.
Yeah.
When you feel like you're not enough, there's always prayer to go to. You don't have to go to others for acceptance.
Yeah.
So I make sure I pray every day, and I also
Right.
watch this now as of now I watch this guy called Trent Shelton every day. I listen to
Love
quotes
that.
on him, and it was one that said, don't be afraid to cut people off that hand you the scissors. So if somebody shows you a reason to cut them off, don't ask them why. It's a reason why, and you should never question the why for something.
Absolutely. I
There's
love
two
that.
reasons.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so that's
Don't
I listen
question why.
I don't miss a day that I listen to him. I used to listen to Steve Harvey a lot too, quotes from Steve Harvey. But
Super.
Trent Shelton is the one I listen to every single day.
Ace Metaphor is another good one that I
Yeah.
like. Ace Metaphor. Trent Shelton, though, he's been one that I've watched for a long time. I'm talking like my early 20s. Like he's really, really, really inspirational, and he's very spiritual based too. So yes, y'all make sure y'all follow Trent on all social media platforms. He's a good one. Is there anybody else that you enjoy watching, or any other podcasts that help keep you confident?
Well, well, to distract me from all the things
Yeah,
out
the
there,
noise.
especially when I was younger too, when I was gaining confidence. Also, Jim Carrey is probably like my favorite
Jim Carrey.
actor ever. I used to tell my mom, she used to always say, "Do you want video games? Do you want this?" No, mom, I want the new Jim Carrey movie. That's all I wanted. So I would sit there with my legs crossed in front of the TV. I be able to get all the noise out of my head, all the bullies from school. I just come from school. I'm like, Mom, can I watch a movie? Do your homework first. Oh, rush, finish my homework just so I can watch. It puts me in a better mood and I'm ready to start my day the next day. So it's like, I, yeah, from like probably like comedy, watching comedy stuff. Like I said, my fashion thing is another thing that I'll wake up like random days, random moments, I just go outside and just want to take a picture of myself.
Yes.
So that's what got me to where I was at. Like I could look at my skinny frame in the mirror and not care that I look this way because I know what I did. And now when people see me, they go, "Oh, where'd you get those shoes from? Oh, I like that shirt you got on. I like your outfit." That I never seen nobody wear nothing like that before, and that puts a smile on my face knowing that I can do something that people appreciate before. So I always tell people I could probably look at a person and tell them like, I know exactly what you need. And I take them in. So
And get them
I never
something.
got into modeling though, because that's a whole nother thing I didn't want to do. But
Listen, that's goals for 2026. Goals for
yeah.
2026. You got to become a model. Yes. Put a one in the comments if Flex should be a model. Ones in the comments. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Once
I
for
appreciate
modeling.
that.
Listen. And then of course we have to acknowledge our friends, right? So we talk to little Flex. We have to acknowledge our friends at home, break this third wall. They washing their faces because of ChefNiyah. So how do we get up and get out of the door? You are the swaggiest gentleman of MeetMe. So what is the main thing that these gentlemen need today to have their swag on, to put on that full confidence armor? What do they need today? Tell them. What completes the look?
First of all, yeah. You gotta have confidence in what you have on, but
Period.
I would say like stand out, do something that you wouldn't see somebody else do. Like don't be afraid to try different things. Cause at first I was afraid to be that person, but I don't want to buy this shit. Like the big red boots that they have, I bought those. People see me wear those out in public, like, you actually wear those? I was like, yeah, I don't care. That's what I like. So long as you know you like what you like, that's gonna build your confidence up regardless. So as long as you just like what you put on, whether it's designer you like, whether you shopping at thrift store, which I do that, I don't care. Whether you shop online, whether it's even like stuff that people pass down to you, be like, hey, I have this stuff, extra clothes at the house, you can have this. I'm like, oh, I like this. And I put my own stuff into it and I make, or you can make your own stuff. Like I'm doing customized shoes here at my house. If it's something you feel like you take your own imagination, you bring it to life, and it's gonna be something that people are gonna like because it's different. You
Yeah.
know, that's that's the best thing I can tell you. Everybody's fashion is different, but like that confidence of wearing what you like is just gonna bring that attention that people are gonna be like, oh, you're confident enough to wear that. That's gonna be confident in themselves. Like, maybe I can try something like that. Maybe I can do something out of my shell too. So that's the main thing for me.
Right. I'm tired of my bobos. You guys make sure that you favorite Flex right now. If you haven't already, that is crazy. Guys, send all of the love, send all of the care to Flex right now. Flex, again, thank you so much. You are the last of my top edge friends to do the show. Thank you so much. It really is an honor to have you on. Please remind the
I
folks where
appreciate
they
it.
can find you. Any parting words, anything that you want to say, you can say now. Thank you so much.
I always say is like I said from the quote before that Trent Shelton said, don't be afraid to cut off the outside noise of people that trying to pitch you as this person they want you to be. Don't let people label you. You label yourself. 'Cause at the end of the day, we like she said, we was born by ourselves. Once you get an adult, you move on from your family, you live by yourself. So you gotta have that confidence. Like you go out in the world by yourself. So long as you have that self confidence, nobody can break that barrier that you build up in front of you. So have
Absolutely.
tunnel vision and your confidence, and nothing can get into that tunnel. So that's
Yes.
just for me. And like I said, I stream every day. You find me all times of the day. If you wanna, how to learn how to deal with the trolls and all that stuff, I can tell you that too. But yeah, that's basically it for me. You know, I ain't got
Okay.
too much going on really.
If you guys need to know where to get a good fedora from,
Yeah,
he also knows where to get a good fedora. If
like
you
I
need
probably
to
got 20 of
know
these. Just use them all.
exactly in every color. And if you need to know where to get a good crown from, you can also contact him probably.
Nah, you got the crowns over there. I need to find out how to get those. Yeah, once again, I appreciate you having me on the show. I appreciate you asking me. I like telling like stories and stuff like that. I like, because everybody wants to hear a story to know like they can have that confidence to tell their own story. Like,
Exactly.
there's somebody that's going to appreciate what you tell them. And that's
Exactly.
what I failed to realize as a kid. And now I know now, I would tell my younger self that the most. There's somebody that's going to love what you tell them. So,
That's probably the biggest pill that I have to swallow as a streamer though, is that people are going to take everything what you say sometimes as a Bible. And I'm a person just like you, everything I say is not Bible, but it can absolutely be inspiring. Your story may inspire another story is absolutely true. That's why we're here every Thursday at 1 p.m.
there's one more thing, right?
Yes,
Like,
of course.
when it comes to there's one more thing I'm gonna say. When it comes to the Bible, you can't rewrite the Bible. You can't rewrite the words. So you
No,
gotta treat your story as a Bible. Nobody can rewrite that. Nobody can redirect it. Nobody can't change what you've written in that. Only God can change His words in His book. And your life is your story that you wrote. Your life is your Bible, and nobody can change that but you. So
that's true.
that's
True too. That's very
I got
true.
a lot of
Listen,
fun to say all day,
I'm gonna
but
need you to make us listen, you about to be a writer. I need a fashion book. I need an affirmations book. I need all the things. I need them.
fashion bill would be those would be good.
Like
I could probably do something like that. I do something
I
like
need it for like a lookbook, plus like where I can get it.
yeah. Yeah, I could work on something like that. I can do that. I
Okay.
can do that. I
Listen, you
appreciate
got a
that. I
lot
do
for the new
appreciate that
year.
idea. I can't do that.
You got a lot of assignments for the new year, Flex. You have a lot of assignments for the new year. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you very much. I do. I
Appreciate
really,
you
really
too.
do. I love you. I love your stream. I love your fashion. I love your vibes. Y'all make sure that y'all get out to Live Fest. He's probably going to be there. That's where I
Oh,
see him. That's where I've met him. I've had the pleasure of meeting him in person because of Live Fest. That's why they make these Live Fest events. Make sure y'all come through Friday as well for the rundown so that y'all can come and find out where Live Fest is going to be and
wherever it's at, I want to be. It
plan
could be on the moon.
accordingly.
It could be on the moon out by
I'm
spacesuit.
trying to tell you, I'm gonna get this ticket to the moon so I can see y'all. But y'all be able to see Flex there. He's usually there every year, and he's gonna win the fashion show this year. So y'all make sure that y'all favor Flex. Listen, I'll never ever kick you out of the box, King. Thank you very much for coming by,
I
and
appreciate you. I
we
appreciate
will
everybody
definitely.
in the stream too listening to the story. I appreciate y'all so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'll see you soon.
Yes, bye for now. I'll come. I'm definitely coming by. We got more fashion to talk about
Yeah,
for
we
this,
do. Yeah.
for this fashion show. I got to see what you got now. That's what you was just about to spill, and you ain't
Yeah,
about to
I'll
spill
show
that
you some
until
stuff.
you
Nobody
here.
else gonna see. Nobody else
Not,
gonna see you.
not during this featured hour. You ain't gonna tell them.
No. You'll see
They're gonna know, and then they're gonna beat you in the fashion show. We're not doing that this year. We winning this year, so I'm gonna
I
be.
got options anyway, so if they still something, I got something else. I'm ready this year for it, so I'll be good.
I know that's right. Ozzy keeps falling down. Look at that. Ozzy,
I appreciate you again. Thank you so much.
of course, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, King. Okay. Woo, you guys, that was crowned. Chucky hit the box. That was crowned. You guys, thank you so much for coming by and spending your time with me. You could have been anywhere on this app, but you decided to be here with me and be here with us and learn with us and love with us and grow with us. And I appreciate you for that and that only. Okay. That only today. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate you every single week for coming and spending your time with me and expending some of your energy with me by running up your comments and expending your dollars by sending those quarters. And speaking of the quarters, we got Galaxy Khaleesi as a big crown of the stream. She held it out for that hour. And if you guys want to get a flyer just like Galaxy Khaleesi, make sure that you come by every single Thursday at 1 p.m. and come and throw those quarters for that crown. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Take it away, Choke.